Elephant vs. King Cobra. In today's matchup, we see a baby elephant take on one of the world's most venomous snakes. Elephants are known to kill many animals, but can they defeat a king cobra? Will this baby elephant be able to win? Let's find out. The elephant calf walks through the tall grass while looking for food. The calf must be hungry. Just look at how skinny he is. He looks like he hasn't eaten in days. The little guy is getting desperate and will eat anything he can find. Suddenly, the elephant calf finds a dead mouse. He tries to eat the mouse, but another animal got to it first. The mouse has already gone bad. The elephant calf looks around to see if there are any other food sources. He lets out a loud trumpet after spotting something interesting. What did the calf find? It's not food though, it's a big snake. It's a huge snake, so much so that it's blocking the entire waterhole. This elephant calf has never seen anything like it before, but despite his inexperience, he doesn't seem afraid. Instead, the calf seems very angry. The elephant calf lets out another loud trumpet and charges at the snake. Can you imagine the force of an elephant calf charging at a snake? It's probably enough to smash the snake into pieces. But the snake is too quick. It moves aside just in time for the elephant calf's tusks to miss. The snake moves out of the way once again as the elephant calf charges at it for a second time. But this time, the snake gets pushed over. The calf's tusks were about to impale the snake. If the snake had moved just a bit slower, it would have been game over. For the snake, the calf takes a couple of steps back and lets out another loud trumpet. He's trying to intimidate the snake, but the snake doesn't budge. Instead, the snake's tongue flickers in and out as it observes the calf. The snake looks like it's taunting the calf. The elephant calf charges at the snake for a third time. This time, the calf jumps up in the air. His tusks come down hard on top of the snake, but the snake manages to get away. The calf jumps back down on all four legs. It seems the calf is starting to panic. The snake slithers closer to the calf, almost as if it wants to provoke him. We've seen snakes do this before. They try to intimidate their opponent by coming closer. It's like the snake is saying, "What are you going to do about it?" But the calf doesn't take the bait. He backs away from the snake and lets out another loud trumpet. The calf keeps backing away, but where can he go? The snake is blocking his way to the water. The calf needs water, but he won't get it without defeating the snake. The calf looks around to see if there is anywhere else he can go, but there isn't. He's trapped. The calf stares at the snake and takes a deep breath. It's now or never. The calf lets out another loud trumpet and charges at the snake. This time, the calf uses his tusks to try to hold the snake down. The snake bites down on the calf's tusks as hard as it can. The calf cries out in pain. An elephant should never let a snake bite down on its tusks. The snake is now wrapped around the calf's tusks. The calf tries to pull his tusks away, but the snake is holding on tight. The snake squeezes the calf's tusks in its mouth. The calf tries to shake the snake off, but it won't come off. The calf runs through the tall grass while trying to free his tusks from the snake. The snake hangs from the calf's tusks as it's carried along. Where will this end? The calf runs straight toward the water. The snake is still hanging on. The calf gets closer and closer to the water. The snake is getting wet. The calf then takes a big splash in the water. The snake is knocked off the calf's tusks. The calf drinks some water and looks around to see if the snake is still a threat. The snake is nowhere to be found. The calf takes another drink of water. He's now safe. Elephants normally don't fight snakes. Usually, elephants will just ignore snakes. However, if an elephant comes across a venomous snake, things can change. Even though the snake in this video isn't venomous, the elephant could have easily killed the snake. Elephants can kill snakes simply by stepping on them. Elephants can also use their tusks to impale snakes. There are even videos of elephants killing king cobras. In the wild, elephants are known to kill many animals, including lions, buffaloes, crocodiles, and more. Elephants are simply too strong for most animals to defeat. Even though this elephant calf was scared, he was brave enough to fight the snake. You have to be brave if you want to survive in the wild, and this elephant showed bravery when fighting the snake. Elephants usually don't fight snakes, but this elephant calf managed to take on a massive snake. Even though the snake wasn't venomous, it was still dangerous. King cobras are known to grow over 18 feet long. Their fangs are also massive. A single bite from a king cobra can be deadly. If the elephant calf didn't manage to escape, he might have been bitten. This elephant calf showed a lot of heart. When the snake wrapped itself around his tusks, he could have easily given up. But he kept trying to free himself, which eventually paid off. This elephant calf is a survivor. If this elephant calf had a few more years of training, he would have crushed the snake to death. After seeing this calf fight this massive snake, it's safe to say that he will grow up to be a great fighter. Elephants can sense danger. That's why they often run away from snakes instead of fighting them. However, if an elephant feels like it has no choice, it will fight the snake. In this case, the elephant calf felt he had no other option but to fight. We haven't seen many elephant calves take on snakes. Elephant calves are usually too small to take on adult snakes. but this calf was bigger than most. Elephants have excellent memories. This means that if an elephant encounters a snake, it will remember this experience, and next time it sees a snake, it will know what to do. Elephants are also very smart. Elephants are known to plan ahead. Sometimes elephants will try to trick predators. Elephants are simply one of the smartest species in the animal kingdom. This elephant calf had to use all of his strength to defeat the snake. Elephants are one of the strongest animals on the planet. Even though this elephant calf is just a baby, he is still very powerful. The elephant calf took quite a few hits throughout this battle, but it seemed to not affect him. Maybe the snake's skin is protecting the calf. Snakes don't have any bones, so they can take quite a bit of punishment. King cobras live in South and Southeast Asia. These snakes are mainly active during the day. King cobras are known to be aggressive snakes. Most snake bites are the result of a provoked snake. King cobras are also known to attack prey on land and in the water. King cobras mainly feed on fish, but they will also hunt birds, rodents, and even other snakes. King cobras are even known to hunt down other snakes' eggs. If you ever find a king cobra, stay far away. These snakes aren't worth the risk. Some people believe that killing snakes is bad luck, but it's important to kill dangerous snakes. Otherwise, the snake could harm someone. So it's okay to kill snakes, especially if they're dangerous. Now check out venomous snake vs baby rhino. Who do you think will win? Or watch this calf save his mom from a crocodile. Welcome to my channel. Today, we journey deep into the untamed wilderness of Southeast Asia, where life, death, and survival hang by the thinnest thread. In the lush green paddy fields, a moment of wonder and danger unfolds. A baby elephant stumbles upon a king cobra, and what happens next will shock you. Will the young giants survive, or will the deadliest serpent on earth claim another victim? Let's dive into this high-stakes wildlife encounter. Can a baby elephant escape the deadly attack of a king cobra during a battle? The baby elephant enters the wild in the early morning light. The jungle awakens. Birds sing, monkeys chatter, and dew sparkles on green leaves. A baby elephant, just 2 years old, wanders slightly ahead of its herd, curious, innocent, and unaware of the dangers that hide in the tall grass. He sniffs the air, flaps his ears, and stomps playfully in the muddy field. His mother trumpets softly in the distance, warning him not to stray too far. But adventure has no patience. The baby elephant continues forward, lured by the aroma of wild fruits and tender grass. The king cobra awakes, unbeknownst to the young elephant. He's not alone. Just meters away, coiled beneath a banana tree, rests a massive predator, a king cobra, at nearly 5 meters long. It's one of the largest venomous snakes in the world. With a hood that flares in warning and fangs that drip with neurotoxic venom, the king cobra is a silent assassin, and it's hungry. This cobra hasn't eaten in days. And while it usually feeds on other snakes, today, it's desperate. A thud on the ground, a vibration in the soil. The elephant approaches, and the cobra awakens. The unexpected encounter. The baby elephant pushes aside tall grass and steps into the clearing. Suddenly, he freezes. Right in front of him, a strange slithering shape rises from the ground. The king cobra unfurls its massive hood, hissing with terrifying intensity. It raises nearly a third of its body off the ground, now eye level with the elephant calf. This is not a typical predator versus prey situation. Cobra versus elephant is rare, almost unthinkable, but the baby's small size makes him vulnerable. The cobra strikes. The first strike in a flash. The cobra lunges forward, fangs aiming for the elephant's leg, but the baby jerks backward, trumpeting in shock and fear. He stumbles, slipping in the muddy field. The cobra's fangs graze his thick hide but don't puncture deeply. Even a light dose of venom can be dangerous if it finds a soft spot. The baby elephant cries out, confused and afraid. His instinct says to run. But which way? The king cobra recoils and prepares for another strike. Elephant intelligence in action. Elephants are among the smartest animals on earth. Even young calves have surprising awareness and memory. This baby remembers his mother's training. He knows to stomp, to use his bulk, and to cry for help. He does all three. He slams his foot onto the ground. The cobra flinches. Then, with all his might, he lets out a high-pitched, shrill trumpet, a distress call that echoes through the jungle. Far off in the distance, the matriarch hears it, and the herd begins to move. Seconds of survival, but the cobra won't wait. It circles the baby elephant with terrifying grace. It looks for an opening. The trunk, the eye, behind the knee. One bite in the right place could paralyze the calf. The baby lifts his foot, trying to stomp again. He kicks dirt with his trunk. A second strike is launched. This one closer. It nicks the elephant's ear. Is that enough venom to harm him? The science of venom and elephant immunity. King cobra venom is a powerful neurotoxin. It attacks the nervous system, paralyzing muscles, slowing breathing, and eventually leading to death. But here's the twist. Elephants are naturally resistant. Their thick skin, strong immune systems, and sheer body mass make them far less vulnerable than smaller mammals. In fact, a king cobra would need to inject a huge quantity of venom directly into a vulnerable area for it to be fatal to an elephant. Still, a baby elephant is not an adult. He's not invincible. Injury and escape the calf limps. That bite to the ear is bleeding. It hurts, but he's not weakening. He sees an opening and charges forward. The cobra, surprised by the movement, slithers aside. The elephant doesn't wait. He runs. Not perfectly, not fast, but with purpose. Behind him, the cobra watches. It doesn't chase. This battle is over. The herd returns moments later. The brush parts, and the matriarch appears. She rushes to her calf, sniffing him, wrapping her trunk protectively around him. The other elephants form a circle. The king cobra, now hidden once more in the tall grass, disappears from view. Nature doesn't always favor the strong, but it often rewards the smart, the quick, and the lucky. Final reflections. Who won? So, who won the battle? The king cobra struck twice but failed to land a deadly bite. The baby elephant escaped but not without injury. In truth, both survived. And in nature, survival is the only true victory. This encounter teaches us, even the largest animals are vulnerable. Even the deadliest predators can fail. Intelligence, memory, and instinct save lives. And sometimes, a loud cry for help makes all the difference. Bonus segment. Did you know? Did you know a king cobra's venom can kill an adult human in under 30 minutes? Elephants can remember water sources from over 30 miles away. Baby elephants suck their trunks for comfort, like human babies suck thumbs. King cobras build nests. The only snake known to do so. Wildlife is endlessly fascinating and full of surprises. Ending call to action. If you found this story exciting, educational, or heart-pounding, forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, share it with your friends, and comment. Would you run or fight if you met a king cobra? Thank you for watching. Stay wild, stay curious, and we'll see you in the next episode. Only on this channel. Goodbye for now.